disclaimer. Drip is a life changer. Now all I do is chill and write bangers. Morph into the green like the White Ranger. Taking my block to the top just like Jenga. Danger, step on up and get roasted. I'm just trying to make some change like Drip Coach did. Posting like daily, put you under hypnosis. Fuck around with another dev and get ghosted. It's hopeless. We so bullish like Mike Jordan. All the fun fading away is quite enormous. Building a bridge, kinda like a chorus for those missing in action like Chuck Norris. Run for us, run away, don't come back. We stick together, on point like thumbtacks. Grab the Iron Man, they gone from one snap. Going hard for the network, that's a fun fact. Danger, step on up and get roasted.
Yo, what's up out there? YouTube land, Drip Coach fam, all the above. What have I missed? Who we got in the chats? If anybody's out there, can you hear me? And what's the word? Let's see. Got some views. I think the levels are good. I assume so, because I do the same thing every week now, and I'm not as unfamiliar as I was about 2 months ago. So just keep at it. What do we got? Any changes? Can you guys hear me? At least give me a thumbs up or a yep. All right. Drew down. Bird. Bird's a word. True indeed. C. What's up? Shouts out to C. John. Timothy. What's up to you? Samuel S. Boy. What's up? See you all the time. Thanks for popping in. Crypto Trooper. Let's fucking go. Indeed. So, man, I don't know if we've had any other updates or anything like that. It seems like everybody is now at least on the same page for how to calculate how much money you lost in the Drip ecosystem. There's no other way to slice that one. Oh, and it looks like there's a voice chat right now with Forex. I see on Drip. Because I just logged on to the Telegram to take a look at that. So, yep. I might look at, like I said, sliding this back because I do want to, I listen to these. I know everybody else may not listen to Forex still. It's like they say, keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I still need to tap into this ecosystem that has, you know, had me invest $40,000 in DGen University that I need to continue to learn those lessons at a minimum. So I don't want to conflict with any of the VCs. Every once in a while, there is a solid nugget of information. You just got to filter through all the other BS. Let's see what we got in chats. Yo, what up, T-Dog? Michael Jones, looks like the plan may have changed again. Oh, really? I need some updates then. Bro, can you deep dive on Pulse Chain, Atropa ecosystem? I think you're going to love that rabbit hole. Probably not. See, I've learned my lesson. Deep dives don't do any good. So the only thing I'm going to be doing, like I told you guys, is building something for myself. So if the group I put together decides to do some stuff on Pulse, then I'll cover it. If they decide to put a treasury together on Elevate money, I'll cover it. But outside of that, I'm not covering it. It takes way too much time, and no matter how much digging you do, you can still get wrecked. So that's a lesson I learned. No interested in Forex AMA. I know you guys aren't, but I gotta listen to it. I listened to the Foreskin VC and got annoyed by it and left. Looks like Forex is saying they separate real claims from hydrates. So they've changed the calculation now, Michael Jones? Is that what this is? Is there another calculation? Jesus Christ. Saying they will separate real claims from hydrates. So real claims, doesn't Drip Network show that? .ca, let's see. I think one of these show your actual real claims, if I'm not mistaken. Is it this one? Let's see. I'm not logged in. Gotta log in to Rabbi. Let me pull that up and see. because that would be cool if it was actually your real claims. We're still getting screwed either way. Actually, if it's real claims, then maybe you won't, because that means they would count your hydrates, but then would only count the real claims. So that would be better. You still don't get your, 3x or 2.5x or whatever. Let's see. I was listening to Forex. Looks like Forex saying separate. What's going to happen to drip? Ron, Nell, damn, you've been tapped out. What's going to happen to drip? In theory, it's going to become deflationary. And in theory, maybe a year from now, we could actually see us ROI, those of us that are wrecked. Because again, in theory, a deflationary asset goes up in price. And again, in theory, you have a lot of people developing for drip. So there's a lot of stuff coming out that will use drip. So I have zero faith in Forex to deliver, but the community, all these little games that they're putting together, that can make a huge difference over time with a deflationary token. It doesn't make a big difference with an inflationary token, but even a couple $100 every week from multiple different games or dApps, fast forward a year from now, could have a serious impact. So at this stage, the only thing you can do is claim and hold, or let it accumulate and then wait to claim. You should definitely not sell with these changes. Not financial advice, of course. You can definitely sell because it's up from, it's a 3x from the 1 penny that it was up before. So, I mean, you could take that and see. But at this stage, I already counted this as a loss 9 months ago. So why now would I go ahead and sell it? Especially now that the amount of drip I'm getting is limited. At least before, you could sell it because you're always going to get more drip. Now you're capped unless you buy back in. So count it as a loss and just stack it. That's the best non-financial advice I can say. That's what's going to happen to drip. What up, Rasta Bastar? Good day. Hope all is well in Cambodia. Indeed, so far it's good. 4 a.m. Dog is still asleep. The rest of Cambodia is getting up and walking the streets. These people are always up early. That's like I operate a business, and you always hear this in entrepreneur land. People will never outwork me. I'm going to work harder than anyone else. When you come over to a third world country, man, you'll find out that that shit only works in the U.S. Western culture of entitlement. Over here, people work 18 hours a day, 7 days a fucking week. And that's just called life. It's crazy. He just said it would only count the real claims. All right, so I'll have to listen to that. Ron, Nell, what about the reservoir? Reservoir won't change. If anything, the value of the reservoir LPs should, again, eventually, in theory, start to go up. If drip goes up, the reservoir drip and BNB LPs go up. So this sucks for all of us that have been doing positive behavior. We're screwed. But again, theoretically, it's the best for the long term of the ecosystem. People like Ray and CK and all those that have just been dumping on the community still benefit dramatically because of all the other wallets they have. Let's see. How long have you been in Cambodia? Man, out here 7 years now. Holy shit. I didn't even realize it went by so fast. Got out here May of 2016. Stopped drinking the US Kool-Aid and came out here and drank Forex Shark Kool-Aid. From one closed, opaque, scam system to another one. Healthier than watching YouTube all day. Yeah, for sure. Don't get it wrong, though. They're still out there watching YouTube at their job. They YouTube and Facebook, where they spend a lot of time. So yeah, let me see if I can find these real claims. That's what I was supposed to be looking for. I thought it was on here. Claimed max payout, reaching max payout. That's not it. Is it this one? Which one of these are mine? That's mine. So that's not real claimed. It used to, oh, maybe he pulled that out. Damn it. It used to say real claim, but I think that was one of the changes that had to happen. It was definitely a feature here that showed real claims. And my drip network, my drip. This one to be a premium shows real claims. I'm not mistaken. So again, if it shows real claims, or if they're doing real claims, that is better. Real deposits, airdrops, max claimable. Yep. So if you have your oh, here we go. Cool. So this one does show it even under, so it says it's got to be a premium feature, but if you click on it, it still shows it. So for me in this wallet, that is beneficial. It's going to be, let's run some calculations and see. I'll have to listen to that VC right now though, because that is an important change for sure. We may not like to listen to Forex, but since our money is tied to him, you might want to just take a listen, regardless of how much you hate him. Just like I hate Ray. I can't say I hate Ray. I don't hate people. But as much as, you know, Ray scammed the system and lied and manipulated everybody, I still got to listen to what he has to say, because he controls the drip chat narrative, and he does whisper in Forex's ear. Whether or not they're thick as thieves or not, I have no idea. But Forex allows him to run amok. So whether I like his character or not is irrelevant. As Bruce Lee said, take what is useful, discard what is not. So unfortunately, have to listen to that. So that would be my real claimed. So 2,198 versus, oh no, it says it right there. Okay, cool. Total hydrate. Oh, plus real claim. No. Yeah, I don't want that. So I would only want the hydrates. So if I use this 22,817 is the hydrates. If I subtract it from my real claims plus my deposits, that should give me, okay, so this is real deposits minus hydrates. And this is hydrates. Oh, so this might actually work on this website. Let me see what you guys are saying. If there's anything, I think our peers, yeah, everybody told me about our peers, but there's so many different ones that I want to do it myself. I don't trust verify. So I have all these different calculations. So who was telling me that? Who's giving the alpha on that? Yeah, Michael Jones. So if you know any more details, so is it now going to be your deposits plus your hydrates minus your real claimed? Is that the new theoretical? Your deposits plus your hydrates minus real claimed. Because if it is, then hydrates is right here for me, 3,800. Real deposits, let's see, deposits minus hydrates minus airdrop received minus rewards. I would want deposits, which would be this, my total 27,417, plus my hydrates, which is 3882. I need to write this down because it's different. So deposits is 27,417. Hydrate is 38.2. And real claimed is 2198. So if that is correct, that would mean that I would now have 27,417 plus 3882 minus 2198, 29,101. And my other one, what did I put down? Let's see how much it changed. Previously, that calculation was, pull up the old Excel spreadsheet. Let's see. And let's see what our peer says for that wallet as well. And we really won't know until they push the button and say, here it is. And remember, in theory, it can be changed again. So we have one thing that's being shared currently, and it could be pushed and then could be changed. Exact same thing happened on Piggy Bank. So take it with a grain of salt. So Chanel Onyx, it's a quick VC, so it's not painful. Michael Jones, I believe that's what he said. Double check though. All right, yeah, definitely. I'll listen to it when I do my walk. When I walk the dog, that's when I listen to YouTube and try to catch up with anything that happened over the nighttime for me. But and see what our peer shows. So in my Excel spreadsheet had for sub 1. So yeah, before I was saying I would only have 11,000. So that's a huge difference. So if it's only the real claimed, yeah, I'm with that. So that would make for me, yeah, almost 3 times as much drip available. That would be a lot better. And that is a lot more fair for sure. It's still not what I was owed, but that would make a big difference. And our Pierce is saying that I would have where that's not the right one. That's the old one. How come it didn't load? Oh, I copied the wrong address. I was like, wait a minute. That's not right at all. Our Pierce is saying that would be update the list. That would be how much, sir? Deposits. None of those numbers match. So, nope. That's why I prefer to do it myself. So whoever was saying R Pierce, that would still be incorrect. Because R Pierce is showing NDV. That's what I had before. So that value here, still a little off. I have 11,385 and Pierce has 11,132. So, oh, and here 11,833. I think this is the one. But this is off of the old calculation. If now they're calculating only real claimed, then that would be much better. So I have to listen to that and find out. Yeah, it's quick VC, so it's not. I believe that's what he said. Double check though. So yeah, I'll have to go back and check or see if they actually pinned something in the drip chat. Oh, and the VC's over already. Shit, that was quick. So let's see if there is any updates from Forex in the chat. Last seen 4 minutes ago. There's literally zero. Let's do this. Pull this up so you guys can read along. All right. So we will touch on drip updates for about 30 minutes and carry into the Animal Farm VC. I'll unmute. Still a lot of questions to get answers to. There's literally zero question left to be answered with the tax. Nothing is changing with the tax. If I didn't just mention something, it means it's not changing. This is something he needs to learn. Like I had to learn this in business. He thinks because he explained something that it makes sense. And I forgot the saying though. It's like, I speak to understand and not to be understood. And if people are not understanding what you're saying, then it's your fault. Take ownership. Your way of explaining is shitty. And people are always constantly confused. As a content creator, I have to look at that. When I see comments and people are still confused, then that's 100% on me, regardless of how clear it is for me. If they don't get it, that's my fault, not theirs. But Forex is so arrogant that he just shits on everybody. And he thinks, he's like, oh, well, I get it. It's like, well, it doesn't matter, bro. What is this guy's name? G Money. Let's see if he said anything. What number did we stoop to? I hope we're still in your top 3. Yeah, so I don't see any either of them saying anything. And that's another shitty thing. So he jumps on this impromptu VC, tells you about super important information, and then nobody knows about it. And there's no pinned messages, no updates. Like, over 2 years, he still hasn't learned how to actually manage a team or a community. That's insane. Like, this is not the best place to come get information on your investment. Think about how wild that is. Why are these things not being posted, A, on his Telegram, B, on the Twitter, C, on the public YouTube? Like, you have millions of dollars and tens of thousands of people who have invested in your protocol, and the way you relay your information is an impromptu VC in a chat in which the bulk of the community has been kicked out at a time where nobody even knew about it, and then talking to only whoever's available in the VC to listen at that time, and it's not recorded anywhere. Like, can you make any more mistakes than that? Fucking ridiculous. It's like he hasn't learned a single thing. But maybe this is the update, because this was 2 hours ago, hour and a half ago, 2 hours ago. This is from Rose. So deposits minus real claimed. Net deposits minus airdrops. Deposits, any of these equations will get the same answer of what your new max payout minus claim would be. So this would be, oh no, so that's, yeah, so then it did not, this is not an update, because this is deposits minus real claimed, but that does not give me the 29,000 because they're not adding the hydrates again. So if you add the hydrates, then you subtract the entire claimed, not just the real claim. So nope, we're still getting shit on. That was wrong. So yep, would have been smarter to do this minus real claim. That would make more sense. That would be more fair, but of course not. They give you the absolute worst deal. So it's this number that I have already. So it's the total claimed. So deposits plus hydrates and a total claim, and then the available. So it hasn't changed. So if you're adding the real claimed, it's just the deposits. Oh, well, got excited. Thought they were improving things. But if this is the most current, then yeah, nothing changed. Nope. Welcome to the land of Forex. All right, so yeah, Drip NZ, our Pierce calculator is going to be the closest that you will you'll have. Yep. Because I think if I add this 3351 to my sheet, because that's the new available 3351. Yep, there you go. So 11,833, 11,834. So yep, this will be the most accurate. So the VC seemed pointless if they didn't update. Well, fingers crossed though, because this was 2 hours ago. So maybe they'll update this to if that new information was changed here. But as of right now, from what I'm seeing, one, there's no new information from Forex, and two, nothing's pinned. Again, the absolute worst way to share information. Can't believe you could still be screwing up this bad after 2 years of communicating. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Anywho, all right. So what's the word? What else we got in the chats? All right. Let me see what you guys are saying. Healthy Watch YouTube. The R word. Yeah, man, Asia's great. I think our peers got it. Yeah, it's quick VC, so it's not painful. I believe that's what he said. Double check. Yep. So just double check and don't have any additional clarity. It's still the old information. So easiest to use is the rpierce 63.me calculation. Nothing else changes. So basically, if you've been hydrating, you've basically been shooting yourself in the foot. And then if you claimed a bunch, at least you made your money back, and you're still probably going to be able to claim now. Let me see what that looks like if I do a calculation. I wanted to see if you ran the old claim and hydrate schedule. So let's look at this just out of curiosity. Doing this in real time. This is random scenarios that I come up with and think about, and then I make video content for you guys about this stuff. So I'm wondering, because I'm saying that if you basically compounded until max wallet, then you were screwed. But if you were claiming, then I think you're okay. So what I want to see is a year ago, where was drip price wise back September of 2022. Just out of curiosity, zoom in here. So September, we're going to call it $5 just for easy math. Close enough, I'm guessing. 6 and some change. We'll call it $7.50. That's fine. Let me see something here. So if you did 500 drip for 365, does that give you a max wallet at this stage? Pure compound. Let's see. What is that? That's well tax 5%. Nope, you're not quite there yet. You'd have 15,000. What about 1,000 drip would get you there? For sure. What are you guys saying in the chats? I'm just doing my own thing. He pisses me off. This Forex guy, damn, what a snake in the clown. Never learned anything from all these years. No, he hasn't, but we should have, right? So this was a investment in DeFi Degen University, and you should definitely have learned some valuable lessons along the way to not make the same mistake come next year. Hence, back to the other person, and some of you probably asking me, it's like, hey, can you cover this, cover that? That's what I learned. So my lessons learned is that no matter how much digging you do, you'll never have, there's too many unknowns so that you could probably still get wrecked. And if that's the case, then the only guaranteed win I have is betting on myself, because I know what I'm going to do. I know how much work I'm willing to put in. I know my integrity and stuff like that. So why not instead take all of those resources, all of that time, and invest that into something that I want to build, that I know I will continue to build out. So like my current focus is not my current. I think my thing that I'll be doing for the rest of my life is something along the side of mindset, self-development, health and fitness, like all those things mingled together. And then blockchain, of course, allows me to get paid cross-border wise globally with that. So that's just going to be married together. Now, the group that I've petitioned to have join the team, they're not going to be involved in that. But I know that I will require collective mindset energy from people like that in that group. So I'm creating the group to see what we can build, and then I will be learning with everyone else how to manage my own personal product and project, and how to get the right skills and resources and networking. So I'm literally using that as just a think tank brainstorm mastermind to create a company, i.e. the DAO, that can withstand the test of time, because you have multiple collective energies and you can afford to fail and move forward from those failures, because you're spreading that that failure across multiple people's support and brain power. So I'll be learning basically, you know, how to build a startup from scratch with multiple people across multiple borders, countries, timelines, all that stuff. That knowledge will scale into my own personal business. So again, why would I instead go jump into this next developer's project, regardless of how great it looks? I drank the Kool-Aid and thought that drip looked great. When I go back and listen to my old content, and when I did the research and went through Forex's Discord and stuff like that, everything looked great. And I doubled down and started making content, digging deeper, running mathematical equations, all this stuff, and I still got wrecked. So it doesn't make any sense for me to do that again on Pulse Chain, on Base, on whatever project it happens to be, because chances are, very likely, that I will be wrong. Even if I'm right, there can still be an exploit or something change where I'm wrong. So let's go with the Black Swan event where CZ is suddenly locked up and Binance is shut down. Well, all that work that I did on whoever's project goes down the drain. Maybe Pulse is shut down, like whatever. Let's go with just Black Swan events. You don't know. Unknown unknowns. But if I'm building my own thing, I can pivot and rebuild, because the chances of me getting locked up out here in Cambodia for building a project are much slimmer than the $1 billion Post Chain or the $1 billion CZ. They're looking for them way before they come looking for me. So I might as well bet on myself. Anywho, that was just a rant off in a different direction, explain things. Sam Dotter, with you, man. Appreciate that. This reeks of triple D dev VC drama, updates and changes between G and Forex. Yeah, Michael Jones, it does. I blame a lot on Barter Clown. Yeah, but remember, we got to take ownership as well. Yeah, Ray screwed the entire drip ecosystem for sure. But at the end of the day, we pushed those buttons. We drank the Kool-Aid. We believed these people. We trusted versus verified. If you go back and look at the verification process, a lot of red flags should have been there. We got 2 of the key figureheads in drip are just cartoon characters, essentially. So, you know, if you were to take this information, then go to a Wall Street investor or someone who's been in real estate and say, hey, I'm going to invest in this thing, this magic internet money, and I get my advice from 2 faceless, anonymous cartoon characters, like, just play it out and explain to someone, and then see how much blame you can point at someone else. You got to point the finger back at us at some stage, you know? So that doesn't negate the thievery and the scams, of course, but yeah, it's still on us. And I take ownership again as a content creator. Hence again, why I'm not going to cover anything else, because I have a very high likelihood that I will be wrong. And having even a shred of moral fiber and integrity, I can't do that. Even if I use the not financial advice, I'm just documenting my journey. I know good and well, and you guys know too, that whoever you listen to, you're going to follow their advice, because what you're doing essentially is you're outsourcing research. That's what we do with everything in life. Why do you think Amazon blew up so big by putting reviews on the front? You're looking for a product, anybody. You're looking for a product to buy. And then you look for external validation that someone else has vetted this project for you. Why do you think the old commercials used to say 3 out of 5 dentists say we use this all the time? It's the only way that as a collective we can move forward. You are outsourcing the research. Why do you think celebrity endorsements happen? Because again, they know the psychology of the individual is going to outsource that credibility to someone else. And you have talk show hosts telling you what to do. Like, it's everywhere. So if that's how the way the human brain works, and I know that's the way my brain works, then as a content creator, you got to accept some level of responsibility. I can't say you got to, because there's people out there who just have no integrity at all. They don't care. But I have to accept responsibility that I know you guys are going to listen to things I say, and some will literally just do it because they saw me on screen. That's why I called CK out and he never answered me. When he's just out there shilling random projects because they send him $3,000, $4,000 or whatever to promote any project. And I'm like, yo, that's shameless. And he's like, oh, well, my people know not to do this. Like, bullshit, bro. You know damn well they're aping into that, because not everybody watches all your videos. So you put this out there and go, yeah, it's a It's a paid endorsement. And people are gonna be like, well, he got in, but they have no idea. The money you're playing with is all free money. You got paid to shill it. So yeah, they're just really shitty content creators, man. Like, actually not just content, people in general. This new day and age we live in, there's just zero integrity at all. It's crazy. And I'm not trying to, like, you know, champion or beat on my high horse and say that I am the end all be all solution for that. But it's like, if this is the way it is, I'm going to at least do my best to be different. And however that ends up, if I end up broke on my moral integrity, then I guess that's the case. But I believe eventually it'll work itself out. I feel like Triple D destroyed Drip. Nah, Triple D didn't destroy it. Actually, the only reason Drip survived this long is because of Triple D hype. We would have been way below this, my friend, if we had not have had that buy and burn challenge and the hype of Triple D when it was before just Drip lottery or whatever the hell it was going to be. Remember, we were trending. Where are we at? We had broke the $1 level. Oh God, it's so small. I can't even see the damn thing. So Triple D didn't break it. People just, after Forex gaslighted and took so damn long to deliver, they got tired of waiting and just gave up. So the hype, we got these little candles down here. If we didn't get this buy and burn challenge down here, we would have gone even lower, even faster. So we would not even be at 3 cents. We would be below zeros, multiple zeros in front of Drip right now if it was not for, this is Triple D height, all of this. So remember, all these pumps helped extend the runway for this. So all of this is 100% because of hype and speculation on Drip. That's the only thing that's driving the sentiment at this stage. So you may not like Triple D. It may not be working or doing what we thought it would do because Forex has broken the sentiment of the Drip community due to over promise, under deliver. But make no mistake, had we not have gotten these, like if you take this blip out and then take this trend down and put it from here down, oh my God, it'd be a much uglier chart. Much uglier. And then this recent one right here took us from a penny to 6 cents because of the change to Drip again. So anytime changes to Drip are happening, we get speculation, and that speculation helps to keep the sell pressure, or it keeps the Drip token slightly afloat. We're still getting this 10K average sell volume. That has not changed. So again, like I mentioned, you guys, keep in mind, anyone that's able to still sell Drip every single day at multiple K per day, they got in early. They are sitting pretty. So Triple D didn't kill Drip. It actually extended its lifeline. So these people here, you know, at 3,000 Drip, 4,000, 7,000 Drip, they got in early and got plenty of Drip to sell. So it's good that they keep selling now, because the ones that are wrecked, yeah, if you're just gonna diamond hand it now to whatever it's going to be, you might as well, because the likelihood of it increasing now is much more likely than it was with it being an inflationary asset. Let's see. Sam Dodder, I've never claimed once. Lost my ass in every project on the animal farm. Everything's worthless there and now. I'm finding that after I just bought a bunch of Drip to put in my accounts, it is screwed too. Yep. Yeah, these are all lessons learned, my friend. Yep. Think of this again as an investment in education. Lessons learned. Don't trust the smoke and mirrors or the talking cartoon characters in DeFi. Captain Fix, what's up? What's up to you, my friend? Samuel's boy, it's luck to become a millionaire. Yeah, 100%. It's luck in crypto, as one of Stunner's brass nuts and luck. But that's why I don't want to use luck. I'd much rather rely on my own work ethic and ability to execute. Because if I can build something that I believe in that has utility, then I don't need luck. I just need to steady the game and continue to innovate. That's how businesses work. If you build a business that's actually going to be profitable, yeah, you can get lucky, but you're not going to keep that profitable business unless you learn and follow whatever the market is telling you need to do with your business. So I'd rather invest in that. Let's see. I will follow you everywhere, coach. You got my trust since day one. Appreciate that, Sam, but don't, Samuel S. Boy, don't follow. Don't trust, verify. That's why I want to show you guys how to verify, how to do the research, how to understand what's going on. Watch the wallets. Be mindful of that. That is super important. Inside the MetaMask wallet, we have to manually input the drip token, which I just inputted. Was that safe to you? Yeah, Team King. Yeah, you have to add any new token that's not default by MetaMask. And yes, that's safe. Welcome to Drip. If you just got started, Jesus. That's crazy. From a business perspective, you'd want to keep your hydrating investors because they hodl, which holds price up. Yeah, Forex doesn't actually care about any of that, though. He tells you one thing, but I believe he actually just does another. So he says he wants to reward long-term holders and that he's looking out for the long-term investor. I'm on the fence. I don't believe he actually is. I think he's only looking out for him. And that's it. And like he said when he made Drip, he just wanted to make his friends rich. And if his friends happen to be those first couple of people that got in, yeah, he made them rich. So check that box as well. So I don't know if he actually really truly cares about the investors, because if he was going to make these changes to Drip, to me, one of the ways he could have done that and been fair with everybody is just like they were talking about this calculation in here. So they have this calculation using deposits, real claimed, all this stuff, right? Well, they could very easily, because it's done right here on this dashboard. This dashboard shows you your average price, real claimed, all this stuff, how much your average purchase price was, everything, right? They could very easily blacklist anybody's faucet, not blacklist, but not allow anybody's faucet that has already ROI'd to not basically claim out in this new platform. So if you already ROI'd or you already airdropped X amount or whatever, then they could calculate that. And very easily, people with the big teams like Ray that have leached the system and ROI'd multiple X's, they could be excluded from the new system. And that would be fair. Why not? You created a platform in which is supposed to pay out 1% per day and everybody was meant to make money. Well, we know for a fact that many people did not make money. So the absolute best way to reward the people that got in early is let them have what they got. Okay, cool. And then the new people, you tell them, or going forward, and you make these changes, you make the hydrates and claims and that new calculation, but you also exclude from that or add to that. A simple way to add to that would be airdrops received, right? So there's a simple way to exclude anyone that benefited from their own self-referral leeching. If they got more than XK of airdrops, because the likelihood of a good player randomly receiving tens of thousands of dollars of drip from airdrops is very slim. So the vast majority of people would not have received a butt ton of airdrops. So like, this is clear for me. I airdropped myself. So if they made a calculation that said you received more than, 33% of a max wallet or something like that from airdrops, then that wallet is no longer eligible to receive drip. Then boom, you could again fix the situation, but that's not going to happen. So, but the point is, if Forex truly cared about the investors, he would have done something for the actual investors, not just the people that made a bunch of money and shitting on the rest of the community time and time again. So there's a much fairer way to have processed this, and they chose not to, because all the calculations are there. It's all there because this person put this together. And if anybody could have put something like this together and made calculations, it would definitely be G Money and Forex. they understand the system in theory better than anyone else. This is all just blockchain data. So why didn't they go with a more fair system? Because they don't care. Plain and simple. It's not like it's been implemented yet. It's not like they don't take their time on implementing things. So could have been done. Let's see. Very good point. Rasta Bastar. Appreciate that. Don't know which point that is because there's a delay and I just start talking and forget to look at the charts on you guys. Oh yeah, I wanted to come back to this. Let's go back to this. So this person would have the straight compound at the 750. So right here, they'd reach max payout and their deposits would have been, does it show? It doesn't show everything I wanted. So the real deposit would have been the 1,000 drip. And then it doesn't show hydrates. So what's one of these calculations? Because I want to see if I can actually look at this. Let's look at deposits plus hydrates minus claimed. So hydrates, where would the hydrates show up here? They don't. Oh yeah, I guess that would be deposits and hydrates. So it would be 27,000 minus claim. So this person would have 0 if that calculation is correct. So if you just deposited and hydrated all the way to max wallet, if I'm looking at that right, especially from this calculation, let's do it on. Yeah, this is about the best way I can see it because right here, you reach max payout at 27,400. So that's your deposits and your hydrates. Because this calculation I started with 1,000 drip. So that means this person would have put in $7,500 roughly a year ago with 1,000 drip. And then they would have gotten to max wallet about now. And their deposits plus their hydrates would be 27,400. And then that means their claimed is 29,000. So they would be over. And according to this calculation right here, they get nothing. Correct me if I'm wrong, chat, but that's how this works now. So that's why I was saying they're not doing anything to protect the small investor or the person that exhibited positive behavior. So again, this is the pure compound strategy. But look what happens if you would have actually been taking profits. So if you were less bullish on the ecosystem, or you were smarter, I should say, you had a compound claim. So now your claim 365 days later is you still get nothing out, like at the end of this change. But at least now you would have taken out $3,961, depending on the price of drip. You would have claimed out at least, drip. You would have claimed out at least 4,000 drip. In the new system, you get 0. And now you would still get 0 because your deposits minus your claimed is higher. But at least you already got this. Whereas if you only claimed or compounded, you got screwed. Crazy. What else we got? True, have store. Let's see what we got. Very good point, coach. Samuel S. Boy. True, he could have stored those wallets already, ROI and beyond. Yep. Facts. Sad, but true. So I'll still go back and try to catch that VC. But if this is from Rosebot, it looks like that is the update. So if that's the update, then nothing changed. The drip garden can make you $1 million in 8 months to complete how-to guide. What? That's like an old, is that an old, because right now, drip garden, I have no idea. Yeah, that's December, bro. Like, what the hell? Why are you pulling that up? What an idiot. This is what's in the drip chat. Like, why are you pulling up a freaking article from damn near 2 years ago? So much value to be gained from the drip chat. Yeah, so much. 10K. So I'm trying to see if there's anything else from G Money or Forex on the notes side, but looks like that is the most up to date. Let's see. Well, game on. I am finishing up some SQL today to snapshot all wallets that will have a reduction in available after the change. I will meet with the team, but my personal vote is to push the Faucet update ASAP, even if the secondary contract isn't 100% done. So looks like this will be sooner rather than later, because as I mentioned, you guys, if G Money is on it, then he's going to do whatever he can to get things done. And yeah, that's better for us, at least in the drip ecosystem, having him, because he does seem to communicate better and actually care about the small investor. So, but he's of course at the mercy of Forex regardless. And if you're not familiar, the secondary contract is basically for those that have the negative balance. You would still get what's in your available. So that's where he has to make a separate contract for that. So what up with the garden? Nothing's up with the garden. The garden is the same as it's always been. It's tied to drip. As long as drip is going down the drain, the garden goes down the drain 3x faster. That's it. That's all you need to know. Until drip improves, the garden doesn't improve. Sun I could have sworn he said they get what they compounded in the scenario you just showed. Yeah, you get what you compounded, but you lose it. So that's this. Deposits plus hydrates minus claimed. Total claimed. So that's what I've been showing. It's the R Pierce calculation. That's this right here. This is deposits plus hydrates minus claimed. Yeah. If I got 27,000 and claimed 21, you're run the math, Team King, right there. Show you again. This is all for me to help you guys educate yourself. Deposits plus hydrates minus claimed. So your deposits, your max wallet, plus your hydrates,